Mikaela, welcome back to Talk Stoop.
Thanks.
We met in Park City before the Sochi Olympics. It was a really fun trip, and I remember especially meeting the beautiful Mikaela because we have the same birthday, which just passed, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
What have you been up to for the last 4 years?
Oh, there's been a lot. I mean, I spent a lot of skiing, definitely. That's
right,
probably
good.
number one thing that I've been doing is skiing a lot.
You're seeing the best skier not only this year, but in history, Mikaela Shiffrin.
World Cup leader Mikaela Shiffrin is the winner in Severin.
This morning I was awfully tired and probably could have just stayed cuddled up with Steve and the other dogs, but I knew that we had all our friends here waiting and I had to get out kind of for them. What's your motivation when you don't want to get out of bed?
I think I just sort of think about all the results and things that I want to do with the sport that I haven't done yet. And I also think about past successes and how good it felt.
For a person as young as you are, that's a great deal of wisdom. You know, to know that every action has a reaction and to not just know it, but to live it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the successes since we saw you last. At the Olympics, you kind of kicked ass.
To the finish, Mikaela Shiffrin wins gold for the U.S.
So you were 18 going into your first Olympics in Sochi, and now you're 22 years old. What's different in your head this time around?
I think I just know a little bit more about what to expect. The first time, I was pretty naive about it all. I didn't really think about how big it was, and until after my races, when I went down to do the award ceremony and everything, and I realized, oh my gosh, this is important to a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's when I realized it. And so now I know that going into it, and I'm hoping that maybe I can sort of forget it in a way.
Right,
Set
because
that
too much
aside.
pressure otherwise?
Yeah, otherwise you start to realize how big it is, and then that becomes important rather than just performing.
So I got back up on skis for the first time in 30 years last week.
Oh my God.
It's just a silly little hill by my house, but I loved it. And I felt so alive.
good.
And yeah, it was awesome. So any advice for me in terms of now ratcheting up my game?
Just dive right in.
Dive right in.
Just do it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do
So
it.
no pole ahead, it's just, you know, black diamond, double black diamond.
So you have to stretch your comfort zone a little bit every time, but not so much that it snaps.
I think Steve would make an excellent addition to the locker room, don't you think?
Yeah, probably. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
All right. You can't get enough of it, right?
Oh my God.
It's so cute. Well, I think that's how people feel when they watch you skiing, like they can't get enough of it.
I don't know if it's this good.